Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching the Daily Huddle Show. I'm here joined with Mr. M. How you doing?
Broken in half. The gym
I
this
know,
morning was
exactly.
heavy, but here, present.
I worked out myself, right? If you're watching me on Instagram, I do workouts as well. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy, by the way, if you don't know that. And I was when I woke up, I got a lot. I usually scroll on my Instagram. Got a lot of Pfizer
Notifications.
what's it called? Stories about how they killed like more people than World War I, World War II put together. And I ranted about this right in my video that will be coming out later on today. So please check that out because you know what? This is why you buy Bitcoin, so that if the government tells you to take some poisonous chemical in the future, right? You can say, how about read between the lines and
How about no?
Exactly.
hopefully most of y'all didn't do that, right? I mean, if you survived the onslaught of pressure to take that poison that ended up killing so many people, you deserve a round of applause. You are a champion amongst champions, because that you might have had to lose a job, do all kinds of
friends,
lose
family.
friends, family, all kinds to survive that obvious statement of this doesn't make any sense. Oh man, I'm sorry. I know we should talk crypto, but I have to rant about it because it's like I remember when I had a personal trainer back in Chile when this all started, and I heard about the vaccine. All of a sudden, they came up with a vaccine. I was like, I told my trainer, because he's like one of those people who are like totally like locked in the matrix, right? He said, they're going to force that on everybody.
Yeah.
You know what he said to me? No way.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, okay. okay.
Time will tell.
Okay.
I told you so. T-shirt.
And it's going to be killing people, right? You're crazy. Okay. Who's right up? Who told you so? I told you so. Who did that?
It's crazy that many people have trust in governments and pharma. That's an interesting topic.
Exactly. It's because you're running out of money and you're trying to survive, and so you're clinging on to trusting something, right? And this is why when we use paper money and fiat money, we actually destroy society. And this is where Bitcoin comes to lift society back up again, and then it wipes out all this nonsense, right? In the future, right? If you guys save enough Bitcoin and you get other people like yourselves, good people like yourself, to save enough Bitcoin, it's no longer Pfizer gets to get away with it because they print money, right? They get a fine of $2 billion, right? Even though they are marked as criminals, right? Their actions were criminal, but nobody goes to jail because they just go, oh, well, here's $2 billion that we could just print. Sorry.
Fix the money, fix the world.
Exactly.
There you go.
So imagine if you can't print that, right? Anymore, right? You see how they would probably go out of business, right?
Damien, that's a good point, but everyone has a choice. Everyone. You'll have to face some consequences, but everybody has a choice to say no and or yes.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Because you just didn't want the pain.
Deal with the consequences.
Deal with the consequences of saying no, right? That's why. And you say, well, you had no choice, but you did have a choice. Just like, even if they said that we're going to kill you if you don't take the shot, you still have a choice.
You still have a choice. Say, okay, I'll die. It's a choice.
Exactly.
I know we are extreme here.
It's extreme, but it is a choice, right?
I agree.
And so I know people who didn't have a job, went without a job, were starving rather than take the shot, right? You could say that they didn't have a choice, but they did have a choice, and they did take that choice. They took the choice of actually not following what the government tells them to do. Right?
And then, of course, it comes with a bag of consequences.
Exactly, of course. Yeah. Same as if you don't pay taxes. I mean, you shouldn't, but there's consequences if you don't. Just keep that in mind, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
That's how it is. Right. They make you do things that are illegal or immoral, right? And you say, well, I have no choice.
It was really difficult. Traveling was also a good topic. For me, coming to Dubai was really, I didn't take the vaccine. I don't care who did. I don't judge. I just sharing my opinion here. And coming to Dubai was, the funny thing is the plane was half the cost of the test, right? So you have to think about testing here, testing when I landed, testing in London. It had to be done like 10 hours before. And then all the papers because nobody could travel.
Yeah, exactly.
There is always a workaround, but you have to deal with the consequences.
Exactly. Exactly. Anyways, I know this is crypto channel, but still, it because it affected so many people, right, and so many lives, we have to mention it, right? And it was clear what was going on, right? It is what it is, right? And I mean, you need to rocket science to say, hey, wait a second, a lot of people are dying for unknown causes in the last 3 years. What could that possibly be? I don't understand. We're having an excessive amounts of death.
Sugar?
Maybe.
Sugar.
Maybe. I know sugar's been around for a long time, but
Yeah.
could be
People are
that all of a
increasing.
sudden, yeah.
I think. Yeah. That could be.
All right. With that said, we're gonna be talking about Bitcoin now. We're gonna be talking about why there is no Rektember, actually.
Not on the map. Apparently.
Yes, this signal indicates Rektember is gone,
It's over.
finished.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is, by the way, never failed.
This signal
Not
has
even
never
once.
failed. Not This
Just
is one that you could actually you can buy and sell on every single time, and it's really actually there is a percentage accuracy. It's like 98% accurate. So
That's not bad.
that's pretty good.
It's very accurate.
That's pretty good.
Exactly.
So, with that said, right, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, head over to Mr. M's podcast and hit the like and subscribe to some of the videos that we have up here. Subscribe
Nice.
to the videos and then hit the like on the last one. That's a really good one, right there.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to have an emergency video tonight with C9 Plan C, one of those that I record every other week. But today is going to be, we're going to do an emergency one because they have some data they want to share. So
I know all us black people look alike, but that's not me.
do you know how many people have commented? "Oh, yeah, the legend, homo Bitcoin and $1. No. But equally good video though.
Damn.
All right, look at this. The daily time frame is telling us that we might broke out a downtrend.
Yes, that is true. That is clear that the downtrend has been broken. We're going to probably retest it on the way back down, but then I think we're finished here, right? If we were, because I didn't do any TA today, I want to show you. There you can see that there is divergence here, and it's been confirmed, and it's been confirmed already right here. The divergence is confirmed. Yes, let's see. Let's just see. Actually, let's make this bigger. Oops. Did I screw that up? I did, didn't I? Control Z. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's been confirmed. So if we were to mark this right here, it just hit that's a confirmation right here of this divergence, right? Oh, wrong.
Nice.
I like the divergence, like clean divergences on what's it called? The MACD. They're the most strongest because they're difficult to actually play out on the MACD, and so yeah, we can see that we have a clear divergence. And divergence, just for those who are unfamiliar with this, is that price goes down, right? But the indicators are moving up. So as you can see, we were, this is a low right here, a low. And then we got a new low right here. And that means that the market is actually has a lot of pressure, has less pressure going down than it is to go up. So the pressure for going down has dropped significantly. And that means that it's time for probably a reversal. It doesn't mean the reversal is going to be heavy or anything. It just means the reversal is imminent for the market. So this is where, if you had shorts, you should take profits. And and if you if you want to look for longs, it's time to start looking for reasons to go long, right? And you can see.
You're expecting a retest on the line?
Yeah, I expect a retest down the line, but you don't have to wait for that. You could also jump in right now. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure you had your stop loss. Probably at this entry that I got earlier on. I mean, if you're watching my shows, you saw that, hey, I went in on this one. And I was planning to add more as it dropped down, but, the divergence, you can see it. There's even, let's see, this will give it even more strength. Is there a divergence here? Yes, there is. There you go. So there's divergence here to there and from here to there. So, and we are confirmed on both divergences.
That's awesome. And we also had the news on the 16 and 17. The Feds are going to say if they're going to cut, and then everything might be combined together into a decent
Well,
rally.
we're going to run up into that. This is normal, right? Buy on the rumor, sell on the news.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
So look out for that. So it looks like the Bitcoin is ready to run. You want to get your positions right because hey, that gap is smiling at you.
Yeah.
Say, hey, free money here, free money, more money, free money, right? So don't be surprised if we come back, do a W, and then off we go.
And then off. Nice. That would be nice.
Yes, it would be.
That would be sweet.
Ooh,
all right.
This is the indicator for sure.
That is the signal. Cramer tweeted, which is in the next tab, by the way. I love this. Cramer is bearish image. And he said yesterday, September is seasonally weak. This is great. We have some inflation numbers and potentially tough labor numbers. So he's saying,
that's it, man. It's game over. Game over, man. Rover.
Then he said something, he kind of twisted in the end. He said, but this presidency can define seasonality, so I wouldn't bet on the calendar. So it's kind of saying in case something happened, but it's clearly bearish, right? He says
exactly.
Weak.
Don't bet, meaning don't bet on it going up, going down, right? But then
There's a chance that maybe things are
exactly. He's saying it's weak.
Exactly. So overall, he's bearish, which means we are bullish. Inverse Cramer, right? Always played decent well.
So I'm wondering, is this a double, like a reverse Cramer Uno? Because I wouldn't bet on the calendar, right? What does he mean by I wouldn't bet on the calendar? So seasonally weak. So if you're like, it might mean just I hate to put some salt and some castor oil, right, into this positive news, right? Because it looks positive, right? It looks positive, but here's the thing: if he's not betting that it's going down, what does that mean?
I know what you mean. To me, I read it like I'm bearish, but there is a possibility to be bullish, which means we do the opposite. Right? We're bullish, but there is a possibility that we might be bearish.
Yeah, but he means that he's not betting against it, right? So that doesn't mean he's also betting for it, right?
True.
For a bull run, right?
But it says can. Like he goes, September is bad, but things can be different, right? So I think seasonality is, he says basically, September is bad, it's horrible. We have some bad numbers and labor number.
Yeah, let's just take it as a win.
I think so. I think we should take it as a maybe 98%.
Yeah, exactly. 98%
So the 2%
exactly.
Wouldn't bet on the calendar. Now the Dixie looks awesome. We were chatting before the show started.
Dixie chicks.
You can see on the top, you can see the Dixie, and on the bottom, you can see the Bitcoin in a bull and bear market. And it looks like we have a little bit of a run to do, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. And you know what? It wouldn't matter if we don't do the run. That would mean a bigger run's coming down the future pipe, right? So if we stay here and come back down and start going slowly here,
Oh boy, that would be epic.
that would build up a lot, because what happens is, right, all these people everyone, including Michael Saylor and myself and Mr. M, get to buy a Bitcoin at a low price, right? And we're not selling.
Nope.
So
Not
you see the problem there, right? You see the problem if they hold this thing down, right? Because they could do that technically, right? Right? They could, to call up BlackRock and say, those Bitcoins you have, right? You're no longer going to show anybody that you've got them anymore, right? And we're gonna just, sell that into the market. But don't worry, right? We can print them more money.
And buy Bitcoin with it.
And give people, because
Oh,
they
give to
only
people.
own-
Yeah,
they
okay.
only
Because
own
they're theirs
dollars.
anyway, right? Yeah,
They only own dollars.
Fair enough.
Dude.
fair enough.
Right? So BlackRock can, sell those Bitcoin at any time. And even if they don't have them anymore, and you say, well, wait a second, I want my Bitcoin. Well, what was our contract agreement again for? I'm sorry, didn't was it for Bitcoin?
Yeah.
It's for the printed money I can make.
Exactly.
Got it.
Noted. All right, something super interesting also. You say it all the time, check out for the liquidity. There's going to be 14 billion of shorts liquidated under in 21. So I guess next is going to go and grab that liquidity.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Unless
The
people...
market loves doing that. So, yeah.
Exactly. Everyone is expecting a bad September. There is a lot of liquidity up to 121, about 14 billion. So the market is going to grab it, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
And also there's Sina, which I'm going to speak to tonight. Like I said to you guys in the beginning, he's massively into data, price reports, like beautiful, interesting tweets he puts together. And he said, hey, recently, September hasn't been bad, actually. It's been historically, but for the past 3 years, the data says otherwise. So we could indeed see a green September.
Yeah, as I was saying before, right? Institutions are now here. We were talking about it earlier on. And I said, well, that kind of makes sense because institutions are here. And because of that, that means September may not be a Rektember anymore.
Exactly.
Because they buy in September and sell in May and walk away. In fact, that is a strategy commonly used by investors to the point because it's actually, if you were to do that on the regular stock market, it would actually,
It would work, right?
it would outperform the actual market. So effectively, right, they may just be transferring that to Bitcoin. That's it.
Exactly. Interesting. I guess we will find out in the next few weeks what this is going to happen. But you know who doesn't care?
Yeah, no.
Michael Saylor doesn't care.
No.
He bought another 4,000 Bitcoin. Sorry, 4,048.
There you go. He needs a few
Just a-
more, right?
450 million.
That's 4,048 Bitcoins that like millionaires are never going to see. Because he never has to sell that. Never. Even if you say, well, what happens if fiat goes away? He's still going to need to sell that in order to buy stuff. No, dog. Do you think people are going to lend money in the future when Bitcoin is the money? Yes. And what would be the best way to lend money? Oh, if you already have money, right? If you've already got it, money, I'm going to lend it to you.
This is just nuts.
Right? Right? So if you've got Bitcoin, which is the money, I'm going to lend you
Yeah, I'm going to need some whatever you need.
whatever you need, man.
I got it.
Here in Dubai, right, we can't get credit cards because we were too rich, right? We don't have an actual job, right? And because we have money, the bank goes, yeah, we'll lend you money
No problem.
on your money.
Yeah, exactly. No problems, right?
That's how it works. Okay?
Bananas. If you think about it, he's been scooping up like there is no tomorrow. And he's going in heavy, like 450 million, basically weekly. And those are he bought more obviously, but 636,505 Bitcoin. This is huge.
And you guys might be thinking, "Oh, well, that's dumb. Why would you lend yourself? Why would you borrow against your own money? Why don't you just use it?" Okay, this is why you're poor, and everybody else is rich, right? Let me explain something to you, okay? If I were to say, "Hey, dog, I need you to make $100,000 in, let's just say, a year," right? It would be really difficult for you to do, right? You'd struggle. You could do it, right? But it would be you'd be a little concerned about it. Now, if I turn it around and says, "I need you to protect $100,000 and work really hard," you actually will work harder to protect the 100K than you would to work for the 100K.
Fair enough.
This is human psychology, right? 101. And so this is where, so it happens to everybody. So what they do, these rich people, is play against their own human nature. They push their own nature against themselves. And so he ends up working harder to keep his Bitcoin than he is to earn Bitcoin.
100%.
And then that working harder allows him to produce more Bitcoin.
Hence, he's becoming richer.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, kudos to Saylor though. He's relentless when it comes to this stuff. And there's going to be a time where the market is going to correct, people are going to come at him and blah, blah, blah. But there's also times where he wins, right? Now he's massive in profit. So...
All right, we're going to be massively not in profit.
For now.
As we move on.
Pretty rich, guys.
we're pretty rich. As we move on to the meme coin section.
Yeah, which you should never follow.
But we've got a lot of hope, though.
Oh, yeah, we got hope. Unless we sold it, because we might have sold it, right?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't think it, judging by the chart, I don't think it doubled yet. Our hope is still,
Is hope still hoping?
Hope is still hoping. So, guys, as always, what's going to happen now? Please don't follow, don't copy, don't buy any of this. This is just for entertainment
Exactly.
only.
We do this so you won't have to.
Exactly. I mean, there's been a little bit of a pump.
A little bit of a hope. Yeah. What are you talking about? It's off the floor. Like, when did we buy?
Yeah,
We bought.
Did we got paid?
We bought. When did we buy? It's yesterday, right? At this time.
Was this the 5 minute? Oh no.
This time, somewhere around here. So maybe we doubled.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see if they're selling.
But didn't we sold all our hope though?
I think that was the plan.
We
Yeah.
were like no hope. Yeah, it was hope. It was hopeless. Our order did not get filled.
Didn't get filled.
I
Damn
don't
it.
think so. Wait a second. Why is it says no orders? Am I on triggers? Why is
The
it?
casino always win. I love that. Yeah.
Exactly. Well,
By the way, guys,
Yeah,
if you
there's
have any
no hope.
questions, no hope.
yeah, the hopes are still here. I mean, we got
Yeah, still there.
we got lots of
still
hope.
there. Okay, fair enough.
But I don't think there's any hope actually giving us some payday. Let's see this zone one did we? That was a while ago. Yes.
that was a while back.
Okay, that was the last one.
Yeah.
How about this one? This one did it?
What is it? What was it?
I
Oh,
think-
look at that.
I think we got rugged on this one.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there's been like a couple of buses down there.
Damn.
By the way,
G.
guys, if you have any questions, there's going to be a Q&A segment. Please
Damn,
drop it in the
G.
chat.
We got rugged on meme stock. I thought for sure that was bloodline security, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meme stock didn't get. But we actually ended up buying more and losing more.
It is what it is.
Did we get cooked too?
Which is weird because the market pumped. So,
We got cooked.
but we got cooked. It is what it is. But the portfolio is holding okay, I guess.
I know exactly.
On the bright side.
I don't understand how, but
something must have happened. Yeah, damn G. Yeah, I know, man. We're getting slaughtered. But this is why we are doing the show, to show you guys what not to do. Because people read the news. Oh, guy bought whatever coin, millionaires.
Millionaire, yeah, exactly. No.
No. How about no?
How about no?
Exactly. And even if they manage to pull out a crazy move, they'll be broke in 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah,
So-
it would be, because you don't know
How to manage
it.
Buy a bunch of liabilities instead of purchasing assets.
All right, so back to the trenches.
Back to the
Let's see
trenches.
if we can find our bloodline security here. Pokesol.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
How about no?
Do you feel the vibe?
No,
with
I'm
this?
not feeling it.
I'm feeling the vibe.
No.
Yeah, me neither. There was one that I saw. What's that one?
Which one? MM?
Genetic? Oh yeah, MM. We need to check MM. Come on, MM has to be checked.
Memes management.
Oh,
It got managed though, right? Managed down.
they managed really well, I guess.
They're managing it down.
Managing. Hey, but this is just the 5 minutes. It could go higher.
Yeah.
It could go higher.
Wow.
This
What do you
would be a degenerate gambler move.
Which
is exactly why we're gonna do it,
We're
right?
gonna do it. Yeah.
This will be something. Yeah, that's exactly why we're going to do it. I mean, it's going to be
I understand it. I'm going to get screwed.
which is, I mean, warnings are always a good sign, right? That's the one. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. You know what? People in the chat used to say, "Oh, for the love of God, don't buy that one."
Exactly.
We're not getting that anymore.
No, exactly.
So either you guys are gone degenerate gamblers.
Exactly.
That's the one. That's the bloodline. Started off wonky, but at the end, we're selling everything, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. So if we manage somehow to pull out, this could be risky.
You think?
This might be a risk.
No.
This might be a risk. Looks solid. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely nothing.
Super solid.
Possibly go wrong. Exactly. Jesus.
It's just MM. Right? Just gonna do it. 175,000. We have all those.
That's it.
Oh, this is really bad to watch.
I know it is. Just don't look at it. Just
Yeah, exactly.
let's just move on.
Look at something else.
Okay.
Is that USD something? USDT something? That one over there?
Brewski.
Oh.
You want a brewski?
I mean, it's going up. Right.
Right.
So far, it's
I think we
behaving.
missed this.
Yeah. This could go terribly wrong.
You think?
But it's Brewski.
Hey, but none of these things have gone terribly wrong on
Yeah,
us.
so far it's been great. What is that one? Is that supposed to be a stable coin? That
Which
one?
one?
Yeah, that one.
U2?
This one.
USD2?
This one here. No, down. Sorry, down. Yeah, that one. That's the one. USD UT.
USD UT.
Unstable tether.
Unstable tether. Oh.
Why?
What?
This thing's been going on for a bit.
Yeah.
Unstable tether.
Should we get some?
Do you want to get unstable? I think this could
Wow.
this could be something.
Let's get some unstable tether because
Do you know what's crazy? You know the charts that he drew in the logo? It's actually happening in the chart.
exactly. Yeah. You're right.
So if that's the case, well, I think we need to go lower
Yeah.
before we go higher.
But we get a little bit here.
Yeah, it's just like a checkpoint.
We'll just hold it. Since,
This will go because it's tethered, right?
yeah, exactly.
Solid.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to go to zero, right?
Exactly. Stable coin. A little bit unstable, but
A little bit.
in the long run, it's going to work out. Cope. Okay, we need to check Cope. That one.
Why do we want to cope with cope?
This one looks. What?
Loading cope. What the hell? What is this?
I don't understand.
Me neither.
Is it supposed to be?
It's 6 million market cap. Jesus Christ. That's impossible.
What time frame is this one? 1 hour. Damn. How do you feel about this?
I wish we were here.
I mean, we did. Yeah, it broke out. It broke.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a downtrend, right? Ish.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, this one we're gonna cope watching it going higher. Right? What is this? Milo?
Milo.
That's like a bear
Whatever.
with a hole in his stomach. Those are the one that they zapped on top, right?
This is Degen madness.
Look at that! Look at that! So natural movement.
So natural. Look at that. Look at this.
Damn. Yeah, the hope is gone, bro. The hope is gone.
Yeah,
Hope
yeah.
is in the bin.
Yeah, we lost all hope.
Hope is all lost. In the toilet.
Let's see here. Streamer.
Damn.
Could recover. It could recover.
That's another one where I just it could recover.
It could recover. Oh, damn.
Damn, some of these I don't even understand. They're still coming out like a lot. Actually.
I know exactly. It's because there's people like us
Is that
who are
bull,
dumb enough,
Is that bull coin?
who are dumb enough to buy this stuff.
This one, bull coin.
Where's Bullcoin?
Under streamer, just this one. Yeah, under one. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. Bull coin.
Blue, no.
Blue.
Blue cow.
Blue cow. How did I read blue coin? Oh, this is the movie. Do you know the Asian crazy movie where the guy dies and he lives into this universe where they have to kill monsters? What was the name of it? It's like a Korean TV series. That's the machine where it tells them the missions, daily missions, and they win points and they can buy weapons and stuff. It's actually a crazy... Guys, if you remember the name of the Korean TV series, please put it in the chat because it's bugging me now. I can't remember.
Okay.
And that's the
Was it
sphere.
not called Blue Cow? This.
No, it was what was the name? The guy. Yeah, he died doing something nice, and then I don't remember. I'll ask AI later. So they stole the black capsule.
Machine. Okay.
That's from that TV series.
Okay. Well, we got enough. Let's see. Should we put some protection on Blue Cow?
That could be.
Probably yes.
Yeah, that could be. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, because
How did I read bull coin from Blue Cow? Jeez.
But I don't want to turn blue.
Yeah,
Blue cow.
put some protection on the cow. It's a good idea. Especially if it's blue.
Maybe we should go all out on this one. Yeah. Let's just do that.
I think so, yeah. That's not a bad idea. Let me go.
Somehow I don't think our bloodline will be secured
With the blue cow.
with the blue cow.
Yeah.
Just not 100% sure about that. Alrighty. That's it for today.
Nice. Okay, so I did save a bunch of questions. Thank you, by the way, guys, for all the questions. Alrighty, so we have a bunch. Bull run coming or not? Well, we've gone from $15,000 to 124, so I think it's safe to say we are in a bull run, right? What do you think?
Bull run coming? Yes, I do think so. We are at the bull run because I just could have swore that Bitcoin was less last year than it is today. But I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, we should check,
We should check.
check on the charts. All right, crypto. Crypto Ghost says Ethereum going to $4,070? Question mark. Meaning a correction, I guess, because we are still higher, right?
We can.
Can we
correct.
look at the
Let's see.
charts? Let's see. Go on your compute.
Yeah. So looking here, right? You can see 401. I don't know about 407, right? But 401 because here's the thing. This is VPVR. We're in the point of control here. You don't want to be a buyer in the point of control. So you can assume that it will come down into this area here where you can be a buyer. But if we were to zoom out, I think we have more what's called a gap here. And what the market tends to do when there's a big gap between two sections is they stay here to fill that in. Generally, right? So we could end up, coming around, filling that in, and getting down to your
Target.
price.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Da Vinci. Is it the time to buy Bitcoin? Well, no financial advice, but every day is a good time to buy Bitcoin, right?
Yeah. I personally, I'm always getting in, and same with Michael Saylor, and same with a lot of different people are just buying it nonstop. They're selling their stuff and buying Bitcoin. Now, if you don't think that that's a wise move, that's fine. This is why some people are going to be rich and others not, because they don't see the value of doing what other wealthy people are doing, right? You could do that, right? Other wealthy people didn't get the shot, right? But you did.
Exactly.
That was not probably the greatest thing to do right now that you know. So why don't you stop doing what everybody else is doing and doing what the wealthy people are doing? What's that? What is Trump doing again? Is he buying Bitcoin or selling Bitcoin? That's right. I believe he's buying, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm not sure either.
Right? How about Michael Saylor? Right? How about let's name Alex Mosey or even Alex Becker? Right? Does he?
Selling?
Is he selling?
Is he not buying?
Huh? I mean, you could name many, many rich people wealthier than you are, and what are they doing with? Are they
Selling
doing
or
what?
they buying? Exactly. It's a good one. Okay, this one is another interesting one. Do you think the current price of Bitcoin is lower than what is going to be in the bear market? Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, let's assume we are going to see another leg up to 150, 180, and then we foresee a 40% correction.
I think we'll be coming back to 100K. So.
There is also a CME gap at 92, I think it is, right? So we might see a temporary break point for the 100K. But what I think is...
No financial advice. This is just what our opinion is and blah, blah,
Exactly.
blah. So we're just having fun doing this. So do you.
Exactly. 100%. One more, uno más. How would you diversify your portfolio in the altcoin season? That's a good question. I guess it depends on how you play. If you bought the bottom in the bear market, if you have a plan for selling, because you don't want to go into the bear market with altcoins, right?
Yeah,
they
exactly.
will get slaughtered.
They'll get spanked, right? So for me, I just have a few select coins that I'm in, right? Obviously, Waffles and the Orc, and quite a few others. Like I have a little bit of Ethereum, a lot less than I did before, and I have like Threshold T and a few others. You have a separate set of portfolios that you've been holding on for quite some time. So that doesn't matter. Even if you were to go to another bear market, you're still up, right? And so it all depends, right? So it's
Exactly. I think one of the best advice I can give is just buy something you believe into it. So whenever you will see a correction, because you will see a correction, you will have at least
the confidence to hold it too.
exactly. Yeah.
So don't diversify too much, right? I think you should stay with a select set of coins, no more than 20. I think if you do what we're doing with the meme coins,
Oh yeah, and it's just not. Yeah. I don't even know how. Like I honestly, my portfolio is made by 5 coins.
but 5 coins would
That's
be
it.
right, exactly. I was just about to say that. You
Nice
just
and
took the
simple.
words right out of my mouth, right? 5 coins would be the number that you should have.
Because otherwise you won't be able to follow the news, and you can't possibly have conviction for 20 projects. Like it's crazy. And by the way, there is a million ways to design a portfolio, but if you stay strong in Bitcoin, at least that's what I'm doing, it will forgive all the mistakes you will end up in doing maybe with altcoins. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys coming out today, and we'll see you guys in the next show. Peace.
Cheers.